Real or fake? That has been the question surrounding these creatures. Many people believe that mermaids are nothing more than fairy tale and mythical creatures, while some people do believe that they truly exist on this planet. Over the years, many people have tried to find proof, and some partly succeeded, but there are other ones that do believe they saw the real thing and nothing else. So, here are the 10 times real mermaids were found. Number 10. Gokwe, Zimbabwe. First on this list, we have the small town of Gokwe. Located in Zimbabwe, it was quite a strange thing when people started to report that they have seen mermaids. According to the media, these mermaids were harassing workers that were installing water pumps at the dam. When the workers encountered this half-human, half-fish creature, they noticed it seemed pissed and started attacking them. They decided to run from the place since they were shocked and scared from the creature they saw. But the work had to be done, and different teams were sent to finish the job. Unfortunately, the other teams also had to leave due to the harassment of the mermaid, and the job was put on pause for a while. Number 9. Hispaniola, Caribbean Islands. Probably one of the oldest, if not the first ever encounter people had with mermaids. And who encountered them? None other than Christopher Columbus. It is known that he saw mermaids on his voyage near Hispaniola. He even managed to write it all down in his ship's log. This was all happening back in 1493, when according to the writing, he and his crew members encountered 3 mermaids. The mermaids were swimming around the coast of Hispaniola. According to Columbus, as soon as their ship came closer to the mermaids, they rose from the water, but the mermaids were not as beautiful as he thought they would be. Today, it is believed that he and his crew actually came across a group of manatees, but would he truly confuse a manatee for a mermaid? Number 8. South Island, New Zealand. While fishing is a popular hobby, all you plan on finding caught on your net is fish. What if you found something strange? These 7 fishermen thought they found a dead female body that was caught in their net, but after further examination by authorities, they found out it wasn't a regular female body. The skeletal remains were obvious that they were not from a human being, but they were still not exactly certain on what this could actually be. So they could further realize what they were dealing with, they asked for assistance from forensic and anthropological experts, so they could finally identify the skeletal remains. After quite the examination, it was proven that it was possible to be some form of aquatic humanoid or mermaid skeleton. Number 7. Newark Bay, Scotland. Mermaids are mentioned quite a lot in legends and stories, but up until proven to be real, they remain only in legends. When a mermaid was seen in Scotland back in 1830, people couldn't believe their eyes. It all happened when a woman saw this creature while cutting seaweed. Shocked with what she saw, she called other people to come and witness this thing with her so she could be sure in what she was seeing. Men rushed into the water trying to catch the mermaid, but unfortunately, she managed to run away. Number 6. K Islands, Indonesia. When Japanese soldiers confirmed that they encounter mermaids, people were left shocked at this fact. It was back in 1943, during World War II, and while the war was at its peak, it didn't stop the appearance of this half-fish creature. Several members from the surveillance team spotted what looked like a small, humanoid figure in the water with spines on its neck. This same figure was noticed playing in lagoons and near the beach of the islands. The soldiers didn't believe what they were seeing, and after speaking to a few locals, they discovered that the mystical mermaid-like figure was known as orang-ikan, or human fish. No one would believe that they saw an actual mermaid, but the locals definitely took that story very seriously. Number 5. Kiryat Yam, Israel. In the town of Kiryat Yam, there has been an overflow of mermaid stories. One of them being that a mermaid was appearing at dusk and performing tricks for people. Locals are claiming the creature was part female and part fish, but since there was no exact proof of this so-called mermaid, not a lot of people paid much attention. Up until a video went online from 2 friends filming into the waters. They noticed something laying on the rocks, and from as far as they were, they're wondering if it was a sea lion or a manatee. But the creature quickly notices them and runs away into the water. Once it moved, they could see it had a face as well as a tail she was swinging as she entered the water. Number 4. South Africa. South Africa is definitely known for their numerous mermaid stories, but in 2008, the legendary mermaid called the Kaiman made a huge splash on the news. Many people have claimed to have seen it, and especially a group of friends while they were camping heard a loud splashing and banging in the river. Scared of what was in the water, they went to examine and saw a woman with pale skin and long black hair. But what was the most shocking were her bright red eyes that almost looked as if they were glowing. After the encounter, the mermaid ran away into the water and wasn't seen again. The people of South Africa are keeping their distance from the Caiman, since the legend says that she's known for pulling people underwater and trapping them. Number 3. Kailua Kona, Hawaii. For more than 50 years, people have been reporting seeing mermaids on the coast of this island. Hawaii is wider known for their plenty of folklore and legends involving these mythical creatures. In 1988, dive master Jeff Leiker photographed a creature now known as the Kaiwi Point Mermaid, and he and 6 other divers were exploring the waters for 20 minutes afterwards on the spot where he first took the picture. He didn't believe it at first, since he often hears stories about how some divers saw what appeared to be a mermaid, but when he saw it with his own eyes, he was quickly convinced in everything he heard. All 10 people that were on the boat witnessed this incredible creature, but they never managed to see it again. Number 2. British Columbia, Canada. For this story, we'll take you back in time to 1967 British Columbia. For a second, this place became widely known for having mermaids, and people had the proof. They have spotted a mermaid relaxing on the shore of Main Island, and even ferry riders said they have seen this blonde, mysterious woman sitting on the beach topless, with blonde hair and a tail instead of feet. Some even say they witnessed her eating raw salmon on the beach. After many people have reported that they've seen this creature, the town newspaper put up a $25,000 reward for whoever catches the mermaid. Number 1. North Cape, Norway. Back in 1608, when Henry Hudson was exploring the northern waters, he had a strange encounter with a group of mermaids, as written in his journal. In his writings, Hudson says that as soon as one mermaid saw him and his crew, she started calling the other mermaids. After further examination of the strange creatures, he noticed that they had pale skin and long black hair, and were as big as the men on his crew. At first, he didn't notice the tail, but as soon as he did, he described it like that of a dolphin's. Many people have had the suspicion that many sailors in the past have mistaken mermaids, mostly with manatees. But the Henry Hudson case is quite strange, since he was sailing in the Bering Sea, where there are no manatees. On a related note, we wanted to know which one of these mermaid discoveries shocked you the most. Do you believe these people found real mermaids? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.